Right, welcome to a Fallen Sparks production. After you've done forward driving, you really should check all your things on your truck. Oils, waters, alternator belts, everything. If you don't, that's when you're going to have problems later on. So first thing I'm going to check today is the oil on my MK Triton. Obviously right here on the front. Pull it out, check it. Now make sure you do this when the vehicle is cold. And my oil level is fine today. Regardless of what your vehicle is, try and check your oil when your oil is cold. Now, you should always do all these checks before you go as well, but also after you've got back when your vehicle's cooled down. I'm about to check the water on the Triton. Now my radiator is full, but the big thing that people forget about is their overflow tank. Now the overflow tanks always have a full and a low mark. As long as you are meeting the low mark, your vehicle should be fine. Now I can see from here that my vehicle is sitting on this low mark. Right, from here, check things like your battery terminals. Right, I have a loose battery terminal, so that's actually something I'm going to have to sort out. That's fine, I'll sort that out in a minute. Other things to check, make sure there's no damage to anything. Otherwise all looks good. Everything looks fine. At the same time while you're at it, check your water reservoir for your windscreen washer bottles. You'd be surprised, especially going through mud and watery mud, how often you use them. Now myself, I don't run windscreen washer solution. I run a bit of sunlight soap and mess. I find it's the best thing in the world for your windscreens. Give it a try one day. You'll find you'll love it. Not only does it clean it, but it dries it at the same time. Right, moving on to the next step, I'm going to check my alternator belts. Now my alternator belt is really loose. Now I did hear a bit of squealing when I was going off-roading, so I now know that yes, it's because the belts were super loose. On the Triton, you have one bolt at the bottom of the alternator you must loosen off. Then you've got the bolt on the tension that must be loosened before you can adjust the tension bolt. So now I've already pre-loosened these, so I can actually already tension up my alternator. Now, when you're tensioning up your belts, never ever over tighten them. I know people think, oh, a belt should be as tight as you can get it. No, by doing that you're actually causing more stress on the belt. So while you're tensioning something, constantly just go back, stop, check your belts. Obviously I've got a fair way to go because mine have come really loose. You can get stuff like belt slip and all that. What's good, it will get you through if you have to in a hurry. But my opinion is, don't use it. You look after your belts, you look after all your tensioning and make sure it's all right, you'll never have a problem. Now I know my belt is nearly at the right tension, I'm just going to give it a little bit more. And that'll be my belt for today. What I'll do after that, I will go change sockets. I will tighten my battery terminal. A bit more. Right, now those should be good for me for today. The other thing you always want to look at is your brake, clutch fluids, or if you're running an automatic, check your ATF fluid. Make sure your seals on your brake fluid reservoir and your clutch reservoir are good, because if they go, you're going to get moisture in there. If you get moisture in there, you get hydraulicing in your system. Water in brakes, never a great thing at all. You lose your brakes. Water in a clutch is still not a great thing, but you can survive. Right. Right, so I've grabbed my 10mm ratchet, obviously because see that my terminal's a bit loose. Now, it's sitting a bit high, so I'm actually going to loosen it off a bit more. And push it down nice and tight. And yes, that was one of my ratchets falling down. Don't do what I'm about to do with a ratchet. Should always use a soft mallet hammer, but that would mean I have to head back into the shed. Right, so thank you for watching a Fallen Sparks production. Any comments, please leave. Anything you want me to try and do, I'll do it. Thanks again.